Alright, yeah, go check to see if it gets me. It'll always get you.
Oh man! We're
Though.
putting that in the video.
Hey, it's Mr. Jake Sauce, and this is the Fraud of Destiny.
The reason why I'm here in this video is to supply Jake Sauce with my Kodak ZI-8. You guys should go subscribe to me. This is a sort of promotional video for me. I said why not, I'll be in it, help Jake along with it. Let's see, I'm gonna have a new video out, a Halo 3 montage, when I get 3,000 total upload views. So you go to my channel, subscribe, complain that it's not up yet, or you could watch all my videos 10 times a day. It'll be up that much faster.
And what does your channel have?
My channel has all sorts of montages, everything I'd like to do with with my capture card. I made up this thing called a speed tune, where I take a car out of a game and I paint it, I put body kits on it, maybe take it out for a test run, just show out my customizing abilities. Make montages on Halo, soon to get a new capture card for Modern Warfare and the new Black Ops.
And Halo Reach.
Yeah, definitely Halo Reach.
Alright.
So you wait for it. I'm gonna put my link to my channel right around here.
Right.
If you can see this.
I think it's here. It should be here.
Right there.
Alright, so this is Game Talk. This is the very first Game Talk, and Dylan's my co-host, or maybe he's the host and I'm the co-host. Anyway, whenever I have a Game Talk, and if we rename it, we'll rename it. Whenever we have a Game Talk, there'll be 3 major subjects, and today's subjects are Halo Reach, the new Xbox 360 Slim, the Razer Onza, and the Razer Chimeara. First off, with Halo Reach, we have the new campaign. Every Halo game is virtually the same, you know, has almost the same amount of levels, except for ODST, which is, I liked it, but a lot of people didn't. The Halo Reach has 10 missions. The first mission, just like Halo 3 and ODST, is just a cinematic, along with this new campaign that nobody has played before, except for those stupid hackers that got in the game a few months ago. We have Noble 6, a newly joined squad mate of the Noble team. The last Noble 6 died doing something really stupid in the trailer of Halo Reach.
I read it on Bungie.net last week. You didn't read it?
There's a Deliver Hope trailer. We're going to provide a link right here somewhere. Since you're the new Noble 6, you're your own person, and you can play with 3 other people online and just share the multiplayer experience together. You can also customize your Spartan and play with it in campaign.
You won't be considered gay if you play with your Spartan.
However, if you pre-ordered Legendary Edition and you have the flames, it will not show up in any of the cinematics, just the gameplay. And the last thing about campaign is has matchmaking along with Firefight. They both have matchmaking, which I think is really great because nobody plays those two. An ODST and any Halo game, barely anybody plays the campaign and enjoys it.
Firefight is pretty much multiplayer, and since campaign is added and gives you credits, does it rank you up at all?
It won't rank you up your official rank. Actually, you know what? I'm not sure about that, but I'm pretty sure any credits you get, it might add to your rank. But any game type really gives you credits, and that goes for your armory, which a lot of things get really expensive. You won't be able to buy things for around 6 months sometimes. They're really expensive. It's really customizable, and once again you get to play as your Spartan and whoever the hell you're playing with. There's also a new enemy called the Skirmisher, and I think it's replacing the normal Jackal and the Jackal Snipe, because now all Jackals they just have the little shield. And the maps that are going to be in Firefight mode and Firefight only are
How much maps are there? All right, here we go. We got 2, 4, 8, 6, 10, 12, 14. We got 14 maps?
No, there's 20. There's 20 maps altogether.
20 maps.
But Firefight, it has 7, not 8. It has 7 official maps, and multiplayer has 8 official maps. Firefight has Overlook, Beachhead, Glacier, Outpost, Courtyard, Waterfront, and Corvette. You've seen many of these, and we just posted pictures. Multiplayer or matchmaking, there's little to no changes from Halo 3, just like in Halo 2, there's like no changes. The only thing I can note is you have options to set before you get in the game, like you want to be chatty or lone wolf, you know, you have options, and you'll most likely be paired with people that don't care as long as you select the specific options. There's going to be 8 multiplayer regular maps, and that includes Boneyard, which really is what you played in the beta. It's mainly Invasion. Sword Base, you also played that in the beta. It's mainly just going to be Slayer. Powerhouse, it's mainly going to be, I think that's going to be an MLG map. It just looks like it is, but it was also in the beta. Reflection is a remake of Halo 2's Ivory Tower. Spire is also an infection map. It looks really fun. It's there's a middle tower, and then there's areas on the side. It just looks like a blast. Zealot, it reminds you of Midship, and it has a unique zero gravity bubble on the top of the map. Boardwalk, I haven't seen much of, but it looks like a pretty unique map. And Countdown, that section in campaign where Noble 6 goes up into space, that's where it takes place. Theater is the same basically from Halo 3. You just go into your little save clip and you take pictures and you do little recordings. It's not really that fun, except for File Share has this new option where you can make a map, make a game type, link that together. You can take a video of a walkthrough it, link that with it, and take like 5 screenshots, link that all together. And I think that's something that Bungie added, and it's really nice. So I think we should move on to the best, or our favorites, right? Forge. Forge 2.0 is business.
What? It's a cool word.
Forge 2.0 is way better than Halo 3's Forge. Bungie didn't even intend Halo 3 to become that, like the users to become that into Forge from Halo 3, but obviously they gave us a lot more options in Halo Reach because of we did prosper from Halo 3, and I think that's great that they included stuff. Anyway, the main options are phasing objects, so you don't have to merge, you don't have to geo-merge. No more ending the round, but you can phase an object into another as an option without glitching the game. Another is having an object being stilled. So if you drop an object, it's going to stay there. It's not going to drop in Halo 3. That's what the normal physics option is for. So there's the 3 options: phased, still, and normal. The best thing about the new Forge is Forge World, which is a huge Bungie's biggest map. You have 6 different areas, and you could, not including the areas in between them, but you could forge anywhere on that map. And Bungie has supplied you with 5 levels from there already, and that's Asylum, Pinnacle, The Cage, Paradiso, and Hemorrhage. Hemorrhage is a remake of Halo 2's Coagulation or Halo 1's Blood Gulch. Paradiso is a map that really does look like Halo CE. It reminds you of the feeling. The Cage is like Lockout or Guardian from Halo 2 and Halo 3. Pinnacle is a remake of Halo 2's Ascension, which should be Blast 2. Asylum is a remake of Halo 2's Sanctuary. I don't know why I just did that. But they also have a Griffball Court in that level. I finally found a picture of it. I wasn't going to mention it. Okay. So now that we're done with Halo Reach, that probably took up the majority of the video, we're going to talk about the new Xbox 360. The first thing I can say about this is it's slick black.
It is black.
Yeah, like a PS3, you know, slick
Black.
The new Xbox 360 is going to satisfy anybody that's been an avid user for the 360 for years.
And everybody else.
And everybody else, because it's guaranteed to give you an orgasm the first time you look at it.
It's black.
It's black. It has a nice glossy tone to it. It's a little bit smaller than the 360. The 360 is about this big. No, yeah, and the Slim is like that. It's also great that they have a lot quieter fans this time, because once you turn on your regular Xbox, it's like the whole room just had an earthquake tumbling down on your face.
How about like a tornado bouncing through your game console?
I like that analogy better. But yeah, other than the fact that it's black, you should buy it. I'm buying it.
I'll name mine Blackie.
The last thing I didn't include was the Xbox comes with 802.11n Wi-Fi, which is probably top of the line.
The fastest.
The fastest. I don't really know, but
no more lag shots. No more magic bullets.
yeah, it's supposed to stream HD videos really well. So if you have if you're streaming Netflix, it'll be great for you because it's built in. You don't have to have a little cable. You don't have to have the adapter. Just built in. All right. So now we're gonna move on to the Razer Onza and the Razer Chimeara. Okay, the deal with the Razer Onza is that it's made by Razer. That is it's a computer hardware company. They only make computer things as of now.
So now they're branching out to Xbox.
Branching out the Xbox for I think this is probably the only run for it, but the cool thing about the Onza is, I think that's how you pronounce it. It just looks sexy. Like, look at this picture right there. Yeah. As you can see, it just looks marvelous, and it has the back button and the start button are on the front of the controller. You can't see it here, but there are tension knobs on the sticks, and what those do is it adjusts the tension. So if you're playing a racing game, you want it to be harder to turn it or harder to push it, and if you play first-person shooter, you want it to be looser, make it looser. Now, also, if you look on the bottom left-hand side, the D-pad is just sexy. It has a glowing thing, and there's 4 different buttons instead of 1 button and 4 different response pads. And also, it's wired. If you don't like wired, don't buy it. But all third-party developers, I mean, not developers, anything. If you make something for make a controller for the Xbox, it has to be wired. I think it's because Microsoft.
If you really want a wireless controller, you have to buy it from Microsoft, so they pocket the change.
Yeah.
But either way, since Razer is affiliated with Xbox now with this controller, they probably pocket somebody from that too.
Yeah, definitely. It's a tournament-grade controller. You have to remember that.
But also, I bought the Modern Warfare 2 white digital controller, like custom for Modern Warfare 2. That thing broke like the first couple weeks I bought it. The wire was perfectly fine, just you would have to like yank it 90 degrees towards you just for it to connect to the Xbox. If you let go of it, instant disconnection. But the first 2 weeks I used it, I had no lag at all with any of my controls or any of my movements. So wired controllers actually help you if you're experiencing lag with controls.
Yeah, and I guarantee that this Onza controller will satisfy everything you ever wanted, because also it makes up for not being wireless because its cable is really long. I don't have the specs in front of me to say how long, but it's pretty long. Okay.
The average wired controller is about 9.8 feet.
The Razer Chimeara is a new headset for the Xbox 360. It looks quite like the Titan, if you've seen that. Basically, it just looks like a bulky headphones with a mic on it. That's what it is. But it has a really sharp sound quality. It has 5.1 surround sound built into the headphones, which I think is pretty damn awesome. Because then you'll feel like you're really in the game with the voices and these are going out for the Razer Onza is going out for $50 in the US and $44.99 in euros. But the Chimeara is going for $130 in the US and $109 in euros.
In Europe.
Euro. You can also get one $10 cheaper, the Onza, without the tension sticks, but I think it's really worth buying everything. Also, I didn't mention it before, but there is a 4GB Xbox 360 Slim. I wouldn't buy it, but I think it's 170. Comes with probably everything, but it's 4 gigs. 120, 4 gigs.
Yeah, 4 gig Xbox is really for those, I would say, older gamers who just like playing the game just for the game, not downloading content, installing demos, and getting add-ons and like, you know, if you're a strict single player, once in a while multiplayer gamer, it's fine.
That'd be great for you.
If you don't want to spend on Microsoft points and buying random stuff on Xbox Live just for personal entertainment, then just go get the 4 gig, you pay less, and you do whatever you wanted to do.
To wrap this up, probably when Reach comes out, I'm supposed to have this video up. It's I pre-ordered Halo Reach Legendary Edition. He's gonna come over again, and we're gonna get a quick rundown of what's in the box and is it worth it. So make sure to hit my channel up on the 14th, hit his channel up on the 14th for whatever the hell reason, and check out his new video when it comes out too.
Yeah, I will. When Reach comes out, I'll get right into Theater and get all my beta clips, put them together in a short montage just to brighten up your spirits for the release of Reach.
And hopefully this video wasn't too long for you.